Now, we are running out of time. We always talk too much. That is our problem, Keith. Our next cruise is with Royal Caribbean. Oh, my word, this is one of the most incredible all-inclusive cruises, Scandinavia and Russia. So let's take you on board the brilliance of the seas.
I know, I mean, this is great because it's all-inclusive, and that's really kind of... that's not an often thing that we have on the show for Royal Caribbean. So this is an all-inclusive cruise. That means you're getting all your drinks, all the tips are included as well. We're making this exclusive at Planet Cruise by giving you free parking. And on top of that, you're getting this wonderful Royal Caribbean. It's so fun. The ships are so much to do. These are the ships where the ship in itself is a destination, Sean. And you know this because I know you're a big fan of them. Ice rinks on board for you to go and watch ice shows. You know, big diving shows on board as well. Great entertainment, great selection of food from around the world. Wonderful service, always with a smile. Ice cream parlours, pizzerias.
Nice.
1960s American diners, you know, Johnny Rockets, where you get your Oreo sundae and your beef burger, and they dance on the tables as you know.
I'm just having flashbacks to the amount of times I've had pizza at 3 in the morning on Royal Caribbean. It was amazing pizza. Anyway, this is all inclusive, as Keith said, so that's your drinks, that's your tips, even your parking, which is exclusive to Planet Cruise. But let's show you the fabulous itinerary, because again, there's no flying on this one, is there?
No, there isn't, which is brilliant. And this itinerary, which you sail out from Harwich, which is a great port to sail out from, is amazing. This is really great. And again, if you've not been to the Baltics, then definitely this is one cruise for you. I used to love sailing for the Baltics many times. You're heading out, relaxing days at sea before you go to Copenhagen in Denmark. This is a city of spires rather than cars. People set the pace. It's known as the Venice of the North. This is Nijhaven, where Hans Christian Andersen was brought up, and it's a beautiful place. I got my first tattoo down that street. Tattoo Ollies, check it out if you get a chance. Stroll on that harbour full of those 18th century architecture and the brightly coloured houses, and then browse the superb shops in the world famous Stroge, which is one of the longest pedestrian shopping streets in the world. You can head out to the Tivoli Gardens, which I do recommend, one of the world's oldest amusement and pleasure gardens, full of flowers, full of rides, full of street performances for you. That's the legendary Little Mermaid. You've got castles as well, like Friedensberg Castle, which is set in this glorious park next to this gorgeous lake. And you've got Kronborg you can head out to, Hamlet's Castle as well. To be or not to be, that is the question. And if the question is to get this cruise, it's a no-brainer. Definitely get it, because it's brilliant.
So again, I've never been there. I've never been there.
Sean, it's a brilliant part of the world to go to. It really is, and people get blown away by the Baltic, and it's literally on our front doorstep.
Yeah.
Tallinn is next after another day at sea, enjoying that ship and all that free food and free entertainment before you step into the medieval storybook world. This is incredible. You know, it's a walled town where you can just go off and explore, and you've got to find old restaurants which serve boar and beer and mead, the old medieval honey wine. You've got it literally is. You can almost imagine the Brothers Grimm to step round the corner at any point, you know, or kind of Snow White to kind of come skipping down the road. It's that kind of experience, it really is. The architecture's remained untouched for over 600 years. It really dates back to the 1400s, the whole place. And you can head out to the flower market, you can go down to the town hall square, where you've got one of the oldest surviving Gothic town hall squares and a 14th century weather vane on the top. It's a brilliant place to go and explore. Then we're going to St Petersburg. You've got an overnight here. Wow, beautiful bridges, shimmering canals, ornate palaces. It's an architectural lover's absolute paradise, because there's so much to see. You know, you've got the perfect Russian Church of Blood, you know, with this wonderful kind of onion dome architecture. I almost imagine it's kind of gingerbread architecture. You can break it off and eat it. It looks good enough to eat. You've got the Winter Palace with the 3 million pieces of artwork that you can see, which is just stunning.
Again, it's a place I'd love to go to, Keith.
It really is brilliant. And then you've got the palaces, like the Catherine Palace in Pushkin, and Peter the Great's Peterhof. And that's the Church of Blood, as you see in there, the Church of the Saviour of Spilled Blood, where they stored potatoes in World War II. That's a nice little fact for you.
It almost doesn't look real, does it?
That's what I mean. It doesn't look real, you know, and it's this incredible juxtaposition. I love a twilight cruise on the River Neva. I'd recommend that as well. It only cost you a few rubles, and it'll be something you'll never forget. You can do that on your overnight, or go to the ballet in the evening. Okay, then you're heading out to Helsinki. It's a sea town par excellence. Best thing to do here, if you don't want to go and see the huge Lutheran church built into the rock, is go to Suomenlinna Sea Fortress. That's it here. UNESCO protected, great for a picnic. Great views over the whole of the local coastline. Then you're heading out from Helsinki back to Stockholm. This is probably my favourite port of this. You know, it's the capital of Sweden, spread out over 14 islands. It's spotlessly clean. It's It's really the capital of Scandinavia, Stockholm. And again, you can get around the whole place by the water taxi system. It's got a splendid royal palace with the changing of the guard, which is well worth seeing. You can go into a Swedish massage, go and try some of the Swedish crumble cake. I love the historic rooftop tour, which is over the 130 120 foot above the city, and it's on the former Parliament building. And you get roped up and you wear a hard hat, and it gives you great views over the whole of the city. And the best museum is the Vassar Museum, a 95% complete warship. That is absolutely stunning. 95% complete warship that's sunk in 1628, and you can walk around this warship. Imagine the Mary Rose in a more complete form, covered. Is a museum. It's stunning to go and do. Great city. Okay, relaxing day at sea before going to Skagen. It's a 600-700-year-old fishing town made famous by writers and painters, and these beautiful beaches that you can wander down. Relaxing day at sea before you head back to Harwich. An amazing cruise.
Oh, really, and what a great price. Now, bear in mind, this is all-inclusive. That's free drinks, free tips, and Planet Cruise, they're going to give you another freebie, which is free car parking, which is exclusive to us right now. So just your mind, because you do, you get so much from this one. It is an all-inclusive special, as I've just mentioned, free drinks, and actually for 12 nights that could add up to an awful lot, actually. Free tips and free car parking, 12 nights on board, and then obviously all of your meals, snacks and entertainment. What is really interesting, just want to show you the prices across the different dates, because I spotted normally the 17th of July would be far more expensive. There's a dip there in price.
Which is school holidays.
Yeah.
And of course, I mean, these ships are brilliant for the family. There's so much to do for the kids on board as well. And a £50 deposit, Sean.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that.
So you know, again, if you know, big spending time at Christmas, so maybe £50 deposit appeals to you.
But honestly, those lower price dates, they're going to go. And just to give you an idea of what your free drinks are, that's all of your bottled, canned and draft beers, wines by the glass up to $8, Fanta drinks with your free souvenir cup, and all of your non-alcoholic cocktails as well. And free on-board gratuities. We'll even look after your tips and pay for your car parking as well. And as Keith just said, you know, you could have all of this to look forward to, and all you need to find tonight is £50. One thing I will say, this is generally one of the busy shows of the year. So for you to guarantee one of the best dates, though, one of the lowest prices, all you need to do is pay your £50 deposit tonight. That's really good, isn't it? Just £50, and you've secured that price, and you've secured that date as well. I'm really annoyed with myself. I saw a cruise a few weeks ago, and didn't book it on the night, and the price has gone up now. So it's really important. If you want that one, £50 is all you need to pay tonight.